Assalamualaikum students and welcome back to an English class, and I am your teacher Miss Madia, and this video is for class 7th. So students, take out your textbooks and open your page number 42. Today we are going to do commonly confused words. So first of all we will look at what are the commonly confused words. Confused words, okay? Some words can be easily mistaken for other words either because their sound the same, have similar spellings, or and close in the meaning. What they are saying, that what are the commonly confused words? These words have all the same sound, okay, but their spellings are also similar, okay. We have 19 to 20 difference in it, okay, and then their meanings are also very close to each other. Then now they are saying, can you distinguish these words from the story about the tortoise? Words that are commonly confused with them. Sweet, okay. Then sweet, line number, it was in line number 16. Then set, and then sat, line number 20. Custom, line 45. And then tradition, they both have the same meaning, okay. Here are several pairs of words that sound the same from the examples provided. Can you tell what some of these words mean? Okay, number one word is current. The first one, current, means a current is a dried grape. Number two, a current is a wave of water. And then there are examples here, okay. And in it, dependent and dependent, look the difference in it. We have only E and A. We have only one different in it, okay. So we can say that we have similar words in it. The first one, dependent, D-E-P-E-N-D-E-N-T, dependent is an adjective. It's mean to rely on someone or something. Or second one is dependent, D-E-P-E-N-D-A-N-T, मतलब कि responsible, ठीक है, responsible or responsible, to take responsibility. And these are the examples of the words. Then formally, method and official way, ठीक है. The first, formally, then F-O-R-M-A-L-L, formally means method and official way. Formally, second one, F-O-R-M-E-R-L-Y, that's mean precious or passed on, okay. And these are the examples of these words. These pair of words have similar spellings, as you have noticed that they have only a few difference in it. Can you tell what some of these two words mean from the examples provided? Desert. A desert is a sandy place without water. Desert is a dish we eat after dinner. Employer, employ. An employer is a boss. Then employ. An employee is a worker. Then we have human. First, human, H-U-M-A-N, and the second one is H-U-M-A-N-E, human. The first one is human beings, or we are, okay. And second one means show or express kindness, okay. And these are the examples of these words. Then below are example of words which are close in meaning. Can you provide the meanings of some of these words from the examples given? Then word and then the meaning. Disinterested and uninterested. Disinterested, free from self motives. Uninterested, not interested. Imply or infer, suggest or indicate, and then infer means conclude, okay. Okay, in the first box we have write the meanings of those words which sound similar, okay, but their meanings are different. Then in the second box we have done those words who have similar spellings but their meanings are different. Then in the third box we have done those words who are close in meaning, okay, and they have also a little bit difference in the spellings. Now take out your activity books. Open your page number 29. Mention date on your page. Today is 7/7/2020. Classwork end day is Tuesday. Commonly confused words. So match each word of its meaning. Then choose 5 words and write a sentence for each of the words you choose. Okay, they have given us few of the commonly confused words, and they have also given us the meanings of these words, but they are not in the sequence. We have to find the correct one for these words. Okay, first one is principle. Principles. This means rules, okay, or laws. Find out the correct answer for it. A belief in a set of morals. This one is the first one. Okay, then principal, principal, means owner or boss. Then the head of a school or other organization, or the main part of something. Then lose, 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 not to have or own anymore. Okay, that we have lose something in our past or in our daily life. Then lose, loose, lose, an adjective meaning not fitting tightly, that we have a shirt which is loose to us. Okay, then stationary, stationary, stationary. Standing, this means standing still. Okay, second stationary, stationery, materials for writing. Okay, then past, a preposition meaning beyond. Then past, the past participle and simple past tense of the verb to pass. Then lend, to give something for a short time to someone. Then borrow, to take something for a while with the owner's permission. These were the commonly confusing words and their meanings. Now after this, they have asked us to choose 5 from these words and then change them in the sentences. So it's up to you that if you want to do the same as I am doing, so you can do, or if you want to write your own words and meanings, then you can write, but the words will be from these words. Okay, I selected stationery, principal, lose, borrow and stationery. The first one, stationery, is stationery. I have bought all my school stationery. Then principal, principal, principal. Our school principal is quite polite to us. Then loose, my new dress is very loose. Move to the next page. Borrow, can I borrow your book? Then stationary, stationary. Earth is not stationary, it is constantly moving. Next question. Differentiate between words ending in ed and ing. Mark each sentence below with a tick or a cross to indicate if italicized word is used correctly. Rewrite the wrong sentences on the line provided below so that the italicized words are used correctly. The first one has been done for you. What they are saying, that they have given you few of the sentences and they have some italicized words in these sentences. So if they had used them correctly, you have to leave the sentence and you have to write as it is in the next blank and put the cross that we don't have any wrong sentence or wrong thing in it. Okay? But if we have the wrong thing in it, then we have to change it and put the tick in the box. Okay? And now let's do that exercise. the first one, they have done it for you. They have given you two words, bored and boring. This is a bored book, okay? They don't have anything to change it. I felt bored when I read this book, okay? So they have put a cross in it. Then I go out very often because I get boring very easily. Staying at home all day is boring. They have changed the sentence, but they didn't change this verb, so they put a cross in it. Then we have thrilled and thrilling. The roller coaster ride was thrilled. The roller coaster ride was thrilling. Put the cross in it. Okay, that this is wasn't right and we have changed it. Then B, I am thrilling to receive an invitation to your birthday party. We don't have anything to change in it, that's why put a tick and rewrite the sentence again in this blank. Then fascinated and fascinating. The David Copperfield show was indeed fascinated. The David Copperfield show was indeed fascinating. Put a cross in it. The boy found the rainbow fascinating. The rainbow was found fascinated by the boy. Then confused and confusing. I find this maths topic very confused. I find this maths topic very confusing. Put the cross. The passerby was helpful, but he gave me very confusing directions. We don't have to change anything in it, so put a tick in it. Excited and exciting. Nan was excited when she saw the balloon for the first time. Rewrite it again. We don't need to change anything and put a tick in it. The members of the rock climbing club get very excited when they talk about rock climbing. The members of the rock climbing club got excited while talking about rock climbing and put a cross in it. Then pleased and pleasing. The art teacher was pleasing when he saw the card we made for him on Teacher's Day. Making of Teacher's Day card was pleasing for the art teacher. Put a cross in it. The principal was extremely pleased when the school won the National Badminton Championship. Put the tick in it and rewrite the sentence as it is. Then disgusted and disgusting. Fred's friends were disgusting at the way he globed up his food. We don't need to change it. Put a tick in the box and rewrite the sentence again. I was distinguished when I saw the passenger seated next to me on the MRT train picking his nose. Passenger seated next to me on the MRT seems disgusted while pecking his nose. Put a cross in the box. So students, this is it for today's class, and if anything isn't clear to you, so then let me know in the comment section that, and also tell me that this part of the lecture isn't clear to me, I didn't getting it. Then I will try my best to do it again for you guys. But if you have any confusion, let me know in the comments. I will try my level best to overcome that problem. And I will meet you in the next lecture. Till that, stay safe, stay at your homes. Allah Hafiz, students.